All right, guys, we got another one here. This is a short one. And this girl says that women should be more like men. So let's find out what she's talking about, shall we?
Women should start being more like men. Whoa, okay, now hear me out, hear me out. Okay, one thing about men are selfish as fuck. Like, a woman can be like, he has these things going on, but I think I'm just gonna stick around and I think I can work on things and see how it is. Men would never do that. One thing I can say is I respect men so much for that because, like, they're gonna do whatever is best for them by any means possible. Like, potential, don't care. Something's wrong, done with you. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, they're so real for that. I applaud you. I can dap you up for that. Like, but I think we should start being the same way.
Yeah, okay, that was short. Definitely. Let me just say this, start off, man. Not trying to be rude or anything, but damn, baby girl, where are your hips? Did you have some sort of hip removal operation or something? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, had to throw that. It was just in my face, guys. I had to say something about it. But anyway, no shade for her. She's beautiful. No shade. I just had to say that. But anyway, yeah, she said that men are selfish. Man, let me say that men have to be selfish nowadays, guys. And if they weren't, then a lot of things would be different. Okay. Now, back in the day, that's not how it was. And please don't get it twisted. I believe there are more women who are selfish than there are men. Okay. Yeah, I truly believe that, because just look at the marriage divorce rate and look at who files for divorce. I can just go there. All right. Women get bored extremely quick and extremely easy. All right. Anyway, the reason why men, in my opinion, are this way, okay, like she said, they see a situation and it doesn't look like it's going in their situation. They are quick to cut ties and try to move on with it. All right. And the reason why men are doing that is because they are tired of the games. They are tired of the bullshit that these women are putting them through, guys, nowadays. All right. We are getting the short end of the stick. Well, the average guy is definitely getting the short end of the stick, guys, in the dating scene, okay, out here. So why would a guy spend an arm and a leg to go to a dating event, okay, that a lot of these women throw, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, and these men aren't showing up? You've probably seen a lot of these on social media where these women are putting together this dating event, right, for guys to come in there and all this. You pay the set amount of money, you go in and you get to, see all these women, and it's usually all women and very few men. That's usually what it looks like. All right. And they wonder, the women are upset, like sitting there like, yo, what is going on here? And usually these are average men, okay, who are coming to these events or who aren't coming to these events because they already know the game. Okay, they've been turned away by, so many women before. They're not going to go up there, spend their money to basically get shit on. Right. Why would I pay this money to come up here and have all these women, shit down my neck? Why would I do that? I'm already getting that done, on an everyday basis, you know what I'm saying? At the grocery store or at the gas station, you know what I mean? I make an attempt, I get shot down, or I get used, right? I think I've done something when a girl says yes to a date. I go to the date, I pay for everything, and then after that, I never hear from the chick again, or I get played, I get left on red, right? That's what a lot of average guys are going through right now, or below average guys. They don't even get an attempt. Okay. So men do not want to waste their time and resources on something that they're not going to benefit from. Why do that? Okay. It's crazy because even average chicks, even slightly below average chicks, are shooting lots of men down because they have it better than the average man. They do. If you are a female, you're always going to have somebody willing to clap those cheeks, guys. It doesn't work that way for men. Men have to, especially average men, they have to try a lot harder. Okay. And a lot of time they come up short. That's just what it is. Let's just keep it real. All right. A lot of men who are, not your typical 6 feet plus, they're 5'7", you know what I'm saying? 5'6", 5'7", if they're lucky, they're 5'8". And, some of these men, are balding. Some of these men just, have an average look to them or whatever. And these are the type of men who get left by the wayside a lot of the time, guys. So really the men that are out there who are quote unquote attractive, that's only about 15-20% of men out here who meet those kind of physical qualifications to a lot of these women. And those are all of the men that the women are fighting over. Okay. Even though half of those women, even more than half of those women, don't even have a shot at those guys. All right. But the difference between men and women, guys who are in that top 15, 20%, they'll go and they'll clap some of those average women's cheeks, whatever, just for, some shelf booty, right? Just to have something just on ice in case, break when needed type of thing. I don't fault those guys for taking advantage of the situation. If you can take advantage of that and you can, afford yourself those type of situations, and by all means do so, because, get it while you can, because I tell you right now, all the women are doing it. All right. But what kills me about all of this is the fact that women like her are on here bitching and moaning about how men are quick to just walk away and are getting tired of situations and aren't going to take it, aren't playing anymore and playing these games with women. Okay. Because we've all grown numb to it now, man. The social media thing. Hey, can I get your number? You look nice, whatever. You can get my Instagram. Why do I want your Instagram? So I have to, now you're making me compete with a bunch of other guys, okay, for your attention, because you got 200 followers and somebody, 50 people liked your last outfit that you had on. Now your head is big. And now, I have to hit you on Instagram. All right. Or I have to spend an obscene amount of money just to roll the dice with you on if I'm going to get a chance to take this further. Right. It's a damn shame. And people are tired of it. Men are tired of that. So yes, they're turning their backs. They're not playing games anymore. If they smell anything close to being played, they're going to just turn around and walk away. And now women are starting to realize that. They're starting to see that, and they have to change their tune. But a lot of them, instead of changing that tune, what do? They jump on social media and they fucking hate. All right. And they go on a rampage on social media because of the frustration that they have now. Because nowadays, guys, being pretty as a woman ain't enough no more. Okay. It ain't like it used to be, because a lot of men are just numb to it. And a lot of the average men know you're just going to play me. You're just going to play me anyway. So I'm not even looking in your direction. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I'm growing this community. And to everybody who's already subscribed, guys, I want to say I love you dearly, and I will see you all in the next video.